Osorio skips the challenge. Now it's fed towards Morrow. Toronto FC find their leveller, Justin Morrow, with 20 minutes left to play.
A big goal for JMO, helping Toronto FC earn a 1-1 draw with the Philadelphia Union Saturday. TFC back at it with the midweek fixture against Orlando City on Wednesday night. Gareth Wheeler with you. It was a huge point for Toronto FC, putting them on 48, a three-way tie atop the Eastern Conference with a game in hand. That game in hand coming up on Wednesday against Orlando, and it'll be another big night for Justin Morrow. Not only does he have 4 goals on the season, leading MLS in defender scoring, but Wednesday will be his 100th appearance for Toronto FC. Let's hear from Justin ahead of Wednesday night's matchup against Orlando.
I think we have to know that every game at this time of the year is going to be very hard, no matter who we're playing. I know Orlando hasn't had the greatest stretch recently, but like you said, they're desperate. They still have a chance to get in the playoffs, so we know that they're going to fight hard.
Some news and notes from Tuesday's training, and good news on the injury front, as both Tosaint Ricketts and Jay Chapman, both back available for Greg Vanney, returning from injury. Armando Cooper also available, returning from suspension, and will likely feature, with Vanney stressing the need to rotate his team, having 3 games in 8 days. And as for Sebastian Giovinco, he returned to Toronto from Italy on Monday night, did take part in a portion of training on Tuesday, did enough to deem him questionable for Wednesday night's matchup. Here's Greg Vanney explaining the situation.
Come Friday after training, he probably wasn't going to be ready for the weekend, so he took the opportunity to go and see that guy. And so I think that's always a positive thing. It's a reinforcement of where he's at and where we see things, and it's we've been in communication with them and vice versa. So he's ready as he comes back. That's what today was. That's why we didn't overextend him today, was because he was on a plane. And but in the grand scheme of things, he feels good, and we'll make a decision tomorrow.
Even with Saturday's draw against the Philadelphia Union, Toronto FC remains right in the middle of the Supporters' Shield mix. All teams are trying to chase down FC Dallas on 53 points, but they still have 2 games to go against the Los Angeles Galaxy. TFC on 48 points with 4 other teams at present time. So it's time to start picking up wins at BMO Field. TFC hasn't picked up a win in their last 3 at home, which leads right into our keys to the match. Getting off to a good start. Greg Vanney adamant post-match on Saturday that TFC far too sluggish out of the gate. The first 20 minutes are going to be crucial, putting pressure on the other team and being the aggressor. When conceding first on the season, TFC 0-8-7. They can also take advantage of Orlando City's leaky defense. They've conceded a league worst 57 goals on the season, including 12 goals in their last 3 games. They're a vulnerable back 4, and Toronto FC, if they put enough pressure, get enough quality distribution, should be able to trouble the Orlando City back line. And finally, look out for that Canadian up top, Kyle Larin. Orlando City striker was named the top player under 24 in Major League Soccer. He's scored in both games against TFC thus far this year, and he leads Orlando City with 14 goals on the season. It's going to be key to clamp down on the striker from Brampton. Those are your keys to the match. You can catch the game on TSN on Wednesday night. Kickoff is at 7:30, and listen to my call alongside Terry Dunfield on TSN 1050 Radio.